Baby, I call it like I sees it.
And it begins.
It's gonna begin. There's so much wrong with us on a Saturday morning.
Any morning, pick one. I'm a mess.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a nervous breakdown. Must be Tuesday or Wednesday or. Oh, the gentleman ever prevailing.
I love your ring.
Oh, thank you.
The thing with skulls.
Thank you. You know, I had a roommate that I'd seen this in a magazine, and I had a few months before my birthday, so 5 months, and I go, I love this ring, totally in love with it. My birthday, months later, he just shows up with the ring. He and his girlfriend had gotten me the ring.
Oh, nice.
Nobody remembers anything I say, so I was very happy with the gift.
If you tag a motherfucker with that ring, they will remember it.
I told you, I always bring a weapon.
I wouldn't mind having that as a scar, right?
Yeah.
Having that like right by your cheek instead of like a little tear tattoo. You got that instead. You're like, bitch, I've been shown what's what. I do like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not a big jewelry fan, really. I mean, I'll wear like a little something.
I am a huge jewelry fan.
Oh, yeah?
Well, everything. Everywhere.
Does that go off in metal detectors, your lip ring?
No. The Benoit balls do, but not the lip ring.
I have 15 piercings now, so yeah, it doesn't.
Care to share with the class?
It's like a bear trap.
No. It's a penis fly trap. No,
I have a lot of ear stuff. I have the back of my neck is done, which is
I see. Ah. I just had the scar.
The scar, yeah. I got a scar, and I was like, I'd have to take that out. I got that.
It might just be a nice addition, actually.
It's because with the arthritis, I went for the MRI, and they wanted to see what exactly is going on. They make you take it out, and they're like, oh, just pop in the back room and take out whatever you have. It's like 20 minutes of just futzing with you. You coming out in there?
You'd like the.
You're like, can I have some help?
Marvin the Martian magnet. You know?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I was actually, because again, with like the weird health stories, I was getting my second colonoscopy, because that's what you do when you're
why do you have to do the thing like people don't know what a colonoscopy is?
That was like the second one.
But it's like, Lizzie, colonoscopy was code for something else.
Yeah. Colonoscopy
My second
pretty much understood.
That's what he called my second dirty donkey punch. But I was getting my second one, and I was telling the doctor, I said, first of all, I wanted them to play Baby Got Back in the surgery room, which they did. Yeah. And then secondly, I wanted to make sure that, I said, I was going to put like a little, magic marker Sharpie, like a little, hi, Dr.
My seventh prison gang.
Right, exactly. Like, remember, exit non-entrance or whatever it was. And he said, yeah, I've had patients that have done that. I've had, seen the piercings, the anus piercings. I've seen, the big, caution signs and people or he's had the patients that give him, a big arrow, the bullseye. And I'm like, I love that. Did you do that?
I would like to rewind at some point. I'm just holding my hand up to the end of the story.
Okay. I'm done.
Keep going.
Oh, no, so that was it. And then he showed me, my pictures of my colon afterwards. He said, I have a lovely colon. And then I asked him for the video of it so I could do it for Christmas cards.
That years ago.
Oh, honey.
Just get photos of it and just make a nice lampshade for the home.
Yeah, colon.
3D colon.
Oh.
I just heard a term for the first time in my whole life, and I've not only been around the block, I own it.
Yeah.
I've never heard the term anal piercing in my entire existence. I don't really want to know what it is. I don't want pictures.
It's kind of a self-explanatory.
It's kind of a Prince Albert meets Dirty Sanchez, I would say.
But here's the thing that...
that's a given. Prince
Albert and Dirty Sanchez meet and they kiss.
I moved.
Girls are always gross than guys, isn't it great? Yeah, I just love it. It's like we make the boys cry because we look sweet and innocent.
I just want to change the subject right now.
Okay.
I
know. Circle the toilet right away.
So, is everyone here from somewhere other than Los Angeles?
I was actually born here.
Really?
Yeah.
Native?
Yeah, one of maybe 4 people.
Yes.
Almost all my good friends out here were all from LA.
Really?
I'm from Jersey, but yeah, almost anyone that I'm really close with is from LA.
That's the thing I think is always interesting, because I think it's such a lazy thing to do, to say that, Los Angeles is so superficial, or, oh, I hate all the people that are here. It's like, first of all, most people aren't from here. Mm-hmm. This is definitely like a destination spot for most,
Yeah.
And then, and people come from all different walks of life, and the people that, at least that I surround myself with, have a lot of depth, are really good friends, are grounded, and they've got their shit together. So to have this kind of, airy, ditzy personality, I think it's like, you can have that idea, but you're just not looking hard enough.
Right.
Well, there was a thing that I wrote years and years ago. I'd probably been here for 5 years, and that was kind of the benchmark that I was married, and I had found my tribe in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote a play, actually. Never produced, but it's called Year in the Wood. It was about my first year here, to where it was just transient.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. I was, I didn't really know anybody. The people I knew were everybody else that had moved here too, and it was just helter skelter all over the place. Mm-hmm. And it took about 5 years to find the people that really wanted to be here. And the people that I had no concept of people that grew up here. I thought it was like Vegas. Right. Everybody had come here for a purpose, and that was to get whatever they wanted to get. And the people that couldn't get what they wanted to get just fled. Because I had just seen, it was instant friends. You like blue, I like blue. You like the Cure, I like the Cure. Let's move in together, whether it was sexual or not sexual.
Like
run up each other's Corey hotline, or whatever. Burn each other and flee.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was.
Right.
And it took a while to find people that, holy shit, you grew up here, and they were the stable people. That's why I started surrounding myself. So you're absolutely right. And then there's the people, hopefully like me, that stay here long enough to get grounded. You set up roots in LA. I've been here 23 years.
Yeah.
I have my stability. I know my way around. I know the places now to stay away from. Meaning the...
No, I know what you mean. It's just the ones that kind of emotionally trigger. Yeah. Where I live right now is my 40th home. I've moved a lot.
Wow.
I moved a lot in LA, but I've definitely moved a lot around the country and around the world. And even still, it's like I still always consider Los Angeles my home. It's where my family is. It's where my closest friends are. And as much as I love different parts, I would, in a heartbeat, I'd love to move back to Paris. Or I love San Francisco. Occasionally I want to go back to New York just to learn how to walk again. But other than that, I just think my home is more about, like you said, like the tribe. Who's here? Who I know would give a shit if something happened to me.
Right. That
I could call in a heartbeat and would be there for me.
Right.
And that's the stuff that really matters in my life now. The older that I get, the more that I realize that it's about feeling that I have people around me that I can trust, and that make me feel safe.
And how long were you in New York for?
About 3-4 years.
And you never really felt like you found that in New York at all? There's no...
it's kind of hard to say, because there was the mixed dynamic of being in a volatile relationship.
Okay.
So I personally can't... I know no one can relate, right? Weird, volatile relationship. What does that mean? But I can never fully separate the experience of New York with the experience of that relationship, because I had moved there to get engaged to this man who I love dearly. It's just one of those things where love does not always conquer all. And so when I think of New York, I get like a physical, emotional response to it, where it just feels like, I remember that's when I wanted to shoot myself in the